And we're going to once again see the response here to the Taliyah. The Akali is what players like Closer like to play into this, even though the dashes and stuff like this can be very annoying. Same thing with LeBlanc.
See whether they can as we hop into the Rift for game number 1. As far as the rest of the lanes go, Chovy should just, in general, win until level 6 at least on this Taliyah. The Akali on a pretty, a decent losing streak here in the LCK. Kind of the opposite Annie, as far as all things are considered, as this wave is going to move in. Oh man, look at this piercing arrow angle if he wants it. It would have been really fun, but he actually decides not to use it. As okay, we've got Kyle on a leash. As what the heck was that? Popko the Blight stacks, I guess.
Big damage. And that's the end of that. So that's finally going to be the Drake going over. Willer spent so much time down here trying to assist, trying to help out, even Closer, leaving mid lane to come over and maybe see if they can get that early skirmish, get the Zeri online. But those backfire here.
As Peanut wants to try and escape this one. There's the flash from Closer to get him over the seismic shove as he ults in. Peanut's going to flash. Vault Breaker comes through. And perfect execution isn't quite going to get Closer in range. So Peanut does have to flash. And that was dangerous.
It's a ton of CC, a ton of burst damage as Willer.
Yeah. Delight is going to find it. What the heck? Delight does so much damage. As there's Chains of Corruption as well. And First Blood goes to FaZe.
Delight, man, he is already
ruthless.
He's already level 6 in this game, which I'm not talking about his ultimate spike, obviously, because he is Karma. Willer just steps over a little bit too far here. Just gonna bait it.
Yeah, knew exactly what was gonna happen there.
Got him.
Yeah.
No flash.
Did you like how he said it as well? He's like, by the way, Sejuani, no flash. Like I could see the smirk.
Comes hard as a Kali. Okay, hold up.
Yeah, Myrtle is going all out. On to Doran here, does find the Q, and is this the classic K'Sante kill? As Doran, you don't want to walk back towards him. Chovy's going to turn up, and that is not going to be the solo kill. Double flashes here on the top side. There's another battle here, bottom lane, as Delight is flashing away, doesn't want anything to do with the ulting Zeri. And a lot of it is just plate money. Like, honestly, it's mainly just lane priority that's given them this kind of lead. As Seismic Shove's going to be pushing Closer all the way into Peanut. And the Shroud does go down. They get the flash still regardless. Cool scaling, bro. It doesn't matter. I got the cool dragons. As Willer is looking for this one. Does find the Glacial Prison. Peanut going to be taken down. Closer collecting that kill as now Chovy arrives a little bit late. As, all right, the Shock Blast is going to miss. Cease and Desist can be used here. There it goes, but he just goes all out and gets all underneath the turret, and he will be absolutely fine. Liv Sandbox now here in this mid lane, and immediately Willer puts down the Rift Herald. Like you say, not a lot of damage done to the turret. There's almost any other moment you will be stronger relatively than you are right now into Genji, who are just feeling fantastic. Closer going to get caught, though, and Doran was just standing ready to hit the Akali, but they didn't even need to. Liv Sandbox have started off the Drake, but now they have to do it without their most fed member, as Peanut looks for Envy, and he will get him. There's a cease and desist, and oh, hi Chovy, welcome to the fight. Doesn't find the seismic shove, though, as Genji now have Liv Sandbox in a very awkward position. Willer is trying to frontline, and Bertle wants to get in here, but Genji are moving too fast and too far forward. They're too split, and FaZe is going to get yet another one. Genji are just picking them apart one by one.
Yeah, Willard, but it wasn't the right choice. They end up losing Closer as, ooh, that's a...
Okay.
Dead delayed.
Yeah, Glacial Prison does come in, but the Chains of Corruption will land, and that is the first bit of CC connecting, guys. And that meant a dead champion on the side of Liv Sandbox. Now they're going to hunt down Kyle. He's going to be the first one to fall, but Delight may go down, and no, Kyle survives. Genji will be able to kill the K'Sante, though, as they are fighting this battle on multiple fronts, and now Kyle needs to get real skippy to try and get out of this one.
Good luck.
Yeah, in goes Peanut. Oh, what the heck? He kills him via reward? That's ludicrous. Sometimes it happens as Closer is going to be able to backflip his way out. The piercing arrow does a lot of work here. As Envy, he's gone rogue. He's going to be able to take a bounty in the mid lane, but Genji, they say, well, go for it. We'll take a Baron.
All of that CC. Speaking of lockdown, well, Peanut has ult.
Yeah, Peanut and Closer are going to say hi to one another. Ooh, good avoidance there, as Perfect Execution's going to come in. Closer, I believe, did not have his Shroud available, but does now. And Doran's going to come through, and that is a very dead Akali. Just no way that he can operate inside lane at this state of the game.
Not that he really needed that spike to be hit, because he's just been doing so much on his own already. It's a very low kill game for Chovy, but he's doing so much value.
Envy moment? I don't know about that, as Chains of Corruption are going to lock down the Lulu. Pays almost one-shots him, but he might have to use his flash. He does so. Closer on the flank. Can Pays be taken down here? Cease and desist, and Pays is the one that actually gets the kill. Was it a bait the whole time? I don't think so. But still, Pays is going to live, and Live Sandbox are not. That's a double kill! Oh my god, does he get the triple? Yes, he does! Maybe he gets a penta after being the one to bait the play? Oh, it's so sad for Live Sandbox, because honestly, that was a fight purely about wallet strength, Wolf.
Well, I mean, that and the fact that Akali just cannot survive if she's point-click CC'd.
Yeah.
And she just instantly deleted. I hope we don't see any more Akali in this series, to be honest with you, Atlas. It's not a closer problem, it's a
unofficial penta? Unofficial penta?
Unofficial penta?
Unofficial penta? Unofficial penta. It's the unofficial penta angle. Kyle, give it to him. No, it's only Morgan that gives pentas. Kyle's not going to give that one away, as it is going to be, theoretically, the unofficial quadra kill, therefore Pays in the end.
He just has nothing he could do. He got that one kill when Willer turned and they set up the scene.
Delight did more damage than their whole team, Wolf.
Yeah, it's amazing for mid-game team fights. And I mean, this seems to be a surprise to the Korean casters, but for us, we were calling out the second we saw the Elise, you know?
Yeah.
It just seems so obvious.
But we're going to need to see more from Live Sandbox if it's going to be an interesting series. Jump onto the Rift here for game number 2 and find out.
Yeah, he stayed in the tri-brush, is seen now.
Yeah, and Pei's going to have to back off immediately. Level 2 comes in. There is the flash that we were talking about. The Lantern going to be taken. That was so beautifully played. And Pei holds the flash. Yeah,
he saves the flash with the Lantern. That was really slick there from the bottom duo of Gen G. Chovy going to eat a bit of extra damage on this trade, however. Is his first time playing Yone this season. Regardless, here now, the top side of the map is going to go back to Doran's control because he was playing very safely, not knowing where Willer was. But this could be early Drake.
Oh, well, Cocoon is going to land. There's the hook as well. The chain CC comes in, and that's first blood going over to Pays. He now has red and white guns, but Envy, he's got a culling, but it's not actually aimed the right way as now Pays gets into the brush. The flash has to be used as Willer follows the Q with the resonating strike, but he's not going to be able to kill anyone. And Gen G, they grab first blood.
He's going to find out the bad news.
Oh, no. Peanut, he's skittering in, and Envy, I think he kind of knows that he's dead. There's the play, and Peanut collects the kill.
And this is just not, okay. You know, you can't actually just stay and push like that without any vision, without any information.
Yeah, but at least Live Sandbox are now able to move on over, and maybe I'm saying it too soon, but no, Willer is able to secure the dragon. Jonas Strong is toggling vision a lot and really making sure that we stay on our toes. As Bertle, can he survive this? As the unbound saw, oh my god, okay, here we are in the bottom side of the map. That is the Thresh going down. The Scion is dead, but now Pays and Peanut are running amok down here. Will the snare come in? I don't know whether they even need it as Infernum comes on through, and Pays unable to secure Envy. That's why he drinks potions,
but
everyone.
I mean, he lives, but he's going to lose farm, and they may just simply lose this turret. Peanut could stay here. And this is a disaster. Top side, of course, an assist going over to Doran during all of this. Chovy roams over. He picks up a kill.
Bloodthirster first. For any champion that can build it happily, you're just feeling real good. As okay, Pace going to get interrupted. Moonlight Vigil comes down, though, as the culling is going to be eaten by Delight. So, bit of a mistake there from Pays, but he's not fully punished for it. Has to use his heal. So it would have been very, very cute, though. I like the idea regardless. As Chovy going to try and ult his way out. The tower falls, and Peanut is here. Closer just 100% baited into that one, and Chovy is going to be able to pick up yet another kill.
You could start Baron pretty soon here as Gen G. They almost were able to use the Herald for Baron Prio with the weird timing we had. This is where things get really dirty with Chovy coming in.
Well, Doran is just going to dive on forward, finds a huge flash as the tidal wave just rolls on over him. But you know how when you're in the surf beach, you just dive underneath the wave. It's basically what he did. As Chovy is just going to wrap them all up. And Live Sandbox, they do manage to limp away, but they're not going to be able to defend this Baron.
No, and this is like Chovy was probably pretty annoyed.
Yeah, just going to zone them away with that one as they do not want Willer getting in there. The Baron is going to be secured. The Lee Sin, he tried to be the hero, but it's not going to work out. Sand Soldier's in position, but the hook is going to connect onto the Scion. He has to flash as Peanut, taking matters into his own hands, gets the double kill as he wants to hop over the wall, but he's not able to do so. Closer gets the Emperor's Dividers. What the heck was that, Delight? Just flashes it, doesn't even need to worry, as now Doran is going to be able to pick up the kill on his opposite number, and Chovy just wants to stack his Q, I guess, a couple of times. There we go.
Genji said, we are not on the same tier, not even close.
Well, that is the kick away from the Lantern, and Pays just going to stand his ground for a moment, but he has nowhere to go, so he's going to be picked off. And I think game's still over, but it's going to play out for a little while longer. Yeah.
Am I allowed to buy my favorite item?
He just thinks he looks cool in it, and
it's like not even
can't blame
great.
him.
It's not even great for this comp, but he's just gonna buy it. You know, why not?
He's having a good time. They are going to be able to take down this inhibitor turret towards the bottom side. As Liv Sandbox still hanging on by a thread as Tidal Wave comes in. Peanut going to have his Lantern denied. Goes golden. And now Genji trying to set up for this one. Trophy doesn't find too many in his ultimate, though.
No options here. No choices.
Doran's going to teleport back as... Oh, my goodness. Okay, that gets the Emperor's Divide as Unbound Soul is just going to recall Chovy there. As in goes Doran. Finds himself a couple of counter strikes. Goes golden once again because he picked up a Zhonya's. And he's just diving all over everyone. Look at this. Doesn't care about turrets whatsoever. The box goes down and now Pays is trying to get some work done, but Chovy loved that one. Any way to be a tank is a good one. As Delight's going to have to flash away as Tidal Wave not going to find too much value as Peanut just wanders on in there, goes up into the sky and then dives on top of Envy. In goes Chovy with the ulti as well as Kyle's going to be knocked up. The bubble is fantastic still. The flash and then the Unbound Soul gets him back to safety, and Liv Sandbox, it was a valiant effort, but I don't think it's going to work out as over the wall goes Pays. And yeah, there's a Sun Disc, but they don't really care about that one, and that should be the ace, and that should be the game finally here for Genji. It was already basically wrapped up, but finally they give it to the delivery guy, and that is going to be the 2-0. Genji really making a statement in this one, and it really makes this top side of the bracket super interesting.
It really
moving
does.
forward. Genji versus DK. Going to be Genji's last matchup. That's a real exciting one now to play their game whatsoever. But at least this time, Liv Sandbox did some damage. As you can see, and be able to go toe-to-toe. But yeah, Peanut's doing as much as Doran in this game, and the Elise certainly outstripping Willow when it comes to damage.
Dudu can go Jax here. Be perfectly happy. It's a matchup that we've seen in the Cassante countless times.
Cassante mid, Jarvan top.
Okay.
Lee Sin top, Cassante mid.
Okay.
Veigar jungle.
No, that's where I draw the line. No Veigar jungle. No Atlas.
You're not going to let Peanut cook?
So my guess is that it's just basic, and it's Cassante top, it's Veigar mid, and it's Varus and... It's just Varus and Jarvan bot. Nothing too insane. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, it's just the hard engage for the double AD lane, right? That kind of makes sense.
And both Ashe and...
outside of the fact that it is solo AP Gragas, so they will be very heavy on the AD side, but not going to be an issue. It's Bulldog anyway, and he's fantastic. Let's jump onto the Rift here for game number 1. Yeah, Dudu does as well, as does Doran. As all these piercing arrows, as arrow is going to hit Chovy. Not under too much threat. There's the Cataclysm, just dives in on top. But where's the follow-up? Oh no, the Chains of Corruption. Still, it's going to be enough. Oh, what the heck?
God, he lives!
You lord! What a monster. Still going to go down as Bulldog picks up that kill. But now Peanut, can he find the Q? The answer is we're going to have to watch Pays try to escape this one as the piercing arrow is going to put down the Sivir. You mentioned that Peanut was shadowing the bottom lane well.
So we got to take a look at this, and yeah, it's just Pace running down. Yeah, generally don't want to take the double, the double boomerang, but he knows Peanut is on his wish. So Taeun can't play the game.
Yep.
If Bulldog, with his ultimate, who can help a little bit, but life's not looking too hot for Guangdong right now.
Keep saying these things about life as Dudu is once again going to have to defensively dominate. This time Peanut is in. The arrow will connect as... Oh my goodness, okay. Doran going to be able to pick that one up, and despite the arrow landing...
Unless you can get a big flank or some wombo combos.
Oh, arrow going to connect, and Chovy going to cleanse it immediately as there's the dive forward. Dudu able to slice his way out as Bulldog in a bit of trouble here, but they managed to pick off the Jarvan. He just explodes. But now that's some cooldowns that have been expended. Doran dashes away, low health buzz on Kwandong Freaks. Genji still wanting to fight here. Chovy without a lot of mana as piercing arrows flying through, and Event Horizon does now go down. Dudu inside the baby cage. And Shirley going to hop down into this mid lane as well, which is why Quandong Freaks had to move back. They don't want to lose too many turrets here. As Event Horizon is going to catch the Gragas, and Shelly is going to get that work done. As Doran may be stepping up a little bit too far, as Arrow going to connect once again, but Doran just going to press W, and he's absolutely K.
Yeah.
Not the target that you really want to be going for with that one, as now another Event Horizon comes in. Dudu possibly in trouble. Great Q to come through from Doran, and they lock down Bulldog. Young Jay also now trying to get himself out of there. Doran's playing.
Vhagar is a pick that, in the right situation, can be extremely obnoxious to play into.
Young Jay going to make his way in here as Doran probably pretty happy, and actually he's going to go all out. Oh, no, never mind. Spell Shield does come in. Young Jay going to be the next option, though, and there is the piercing arrow. Nice Q from Doran. Can he actually escape, though, is the question. The answer's no. But now Peanut's here. Dudu's in trouble, and FaZe is just raining these arrows down. Moham trying to chase after them as, oh, the flash has to come through from Taeyoon. Didn't have the spell shield up that time around, and Gen G on the pursuit here in this mid lane. There's a Baron available, Chronicler. Are they going for it? Is that what's happening right now?
Could very well. Yeah, Vhagar, right? Like, Vhagar chunks Baron.
It's been a while. I know Baleful Strike is the cue. All right, we're just going to kidnap a Renekton, and FaZe is going to pick up that kill so comfortably here. Really nicely done there. Doran goes all out, and the Event Horizon is going to land onto Young Jay's clone, and thankfully that means he will survive. Delight dives into the backline, has his Zhonya's put together. Drags his way out as well as they're underneath this turret, and now the baby cage once again. Oh, Jesus! But they have just been waltzed out of their jungle. As Peanut is now going to find Bulldog here. He's thrown back, knocked up, and just ragdolled to death. FaZe picks that one up, and oh man, I can hear Valdez in the back of my mind saying, you just land one. And it all comes back to how Gen G plays out the bottom lane.
Get him!
Event Horizon, oh, boop. Bye-bye. That is going to be set up for FaZe as well. Picks it up with the, okay, Delight goes golden. Puts down the Cataclysm, gets the flash out of Taeyoon. Inhibitor top lane, pushing towards Quandong Freak's base as well, but it's not even going to matter. Q comes forward, another all-out as Bulldog goes golden. Is it going to save his life, though? The answer is absolutely not, as Doran could be in trouble. There's a Ruthless Predator, and Doran does go down, but goodbye, Siva. And the follow-up here, FaZe and Chovy, they just choose a target and end them. They just do not play the game anymore. Young Jay's clone is going to get thrown back. Dudu's inside the cage, just swept up with his flag and drag as Delight, having a lot of fun, and the Nexus will now go down. Gen G, they lose FaZe in the aftermath, and they are going to hold on to the Nexus for a little while longer before Chovy crab raves and takes it down. 300 victories, because, you know, I'd been in the LCK already for a year or two before Chovy even qualified.
Don't know who's going where, because there are actually a ton of flex potential depending what the final lock-in is here.
Yeah. I mean, the entire top side, the top 3 picks could be all muddled around, apart from Yone in the jungle. 1 second to go. K'Sante just going to be locked away, because why not?
So, for Gen G, there isn't any flex potential, unless they want to like play Lucian mid.
Yeah, Vhagar top.
And Vhagar bot, right?
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think they're going to do that, because that's a waste of your Nami, so there's no reason to do it at all. And that means that it's going to be Bulldog here. The 2v2 obviously insanely strong here. And I do think Chovy's going to struggle a lot more in his lane.
Still, very interesting. Once again, Chovy, let's see how much AP he can build on the Vhagar as we look to hop onto the Rift for game number 2.
And Barmies.
Yeah, Catalyst. And then Radiant Virtue. As Bulldog is just dying to Peanut here, and Vault Breaker is going to kill him there.
No, I think they removed that.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, I'm not 100% sure. We'd have to do a checkup on that, as, yeah, just gets caught in the back, and then very nicely done there.
In front of the ult.
Yeah, Chovy makes sure that he gets hit by the ult, so you don't go to full distance, and then just takes the kill, so FaZe.
Oh dear, FaZe diving on top of Taeyoon here, who does ult, actually doing a lot of work towards FaZe, and the flash comes in, but Dudu's going to answer immediately! Cease and desist is going to be used, and Taeyoon is going to acquiesce, never mind, flashes over the wall! And now Peanut is looking for the Zeri. Doran should be able to find him here, as Delight is left out to the Wolves, and Delight is going to flash, so might keep himself alive, but never mind. Glacial Prison is going to come through, and now Doran going all out onto Moham. See whether Moham will survive this, as Dudu gets over the wall. Dashes forward, and Doran's going to be able to lock that one down. But this Sejuani is doing a lot of work alongside the Gragas, and they do manage to take him out as well. And as
getting a kill on Chovy here would be really, really big. Bulldog going in forward.
Yeah, there's the Primordial Burst, actually, and Bulldog going to have to try and get out of there. The flash comes in, amazing mitigation, and Peanut's going to die!
Skirmish could have been done a lot cleaner as well.
In the meantime, yeah, Dudu able to get the mini-stun as well as Peanut getting taken down into the prison. Peanut survives for a long time, but it's another kill for the Zeri. They do trade some tanks as Bulldog's going to move on over. Gen.G wanting to regroup here as that's massive! The ultimate from Bulldog pulls everyone in! And Gen.G, they do manage to put the cage down, but the damage has been done. And Taeyoon picks up yet another one. I have a feeling we're going to 3 games here.
Wouldn't be shocked as Bulldog.
내가 갈게.
So clean.
야 가볼래? 야 큰 상태. 야 전령. 아 까비. 야 바로 먹어봐.
Pays with the Tidecaller's blessing is dangerous as there is another one. Kwangdong Freak sort of milling about here momentarily as Youngjae finds Peanut off on the side. Beautifully done. Peanut tries to turn into a re-engage, but it's just going to be another kill. Double bubble does come through there as the all-out going to be used. Doran trying to do a whole lot of things. Survives for such a long time, but it doesn't matter. There's no follow-up from the rest of the team. And congrats on your Drake, but you lost 2 for it.
They just don't have damage. So
and DK, that is assuming that Gen.G can actually win a game 3 if that's where we go.
Yeah.
As Youngjae, oh dear. See whether this is enough of a turnaround. He is very, very tanky as Pei's going to chase him down. Cease and desist going to be used, and there we go. Chovy collects the kill. Dashing around, does have that all-out activated. And Youngjae is going to find him. Yeah, the merry jaunt of Doran is really not working out for him here. He does survive for quite some time, but that's just a dead top laner.
Now Kwangdong are going to start this up. Do note, with Bulldog and Dudu, there should be enough tools to make sure that Peanut never gets near this pit.
Yeah, there's the Glacial Prison as they just go for the turn. Immediately, Pays just blows up. It's a fantastic event horizon to try and mitigate this, but Chovy's at 50% health, and Delight, he's been slowed down. Dudu now just zoning 3 people. Santa Claus going to give them a Baron for Christmas, I think. As Peanut gets over the wall, he wants to try and have an opportunity to get in here. Great knock up there from Bulldog. As Peanut, cease and desist going to be utilized. The Unbound Soul does come in. Teleport to come over from Doran. And Peanut is still alive, but the Baron is not. Secured here by Kwangdong Freaks. So that might be something to worry about here, as Peanut just dives towards Youngjae. Peanut takes a lot more damage than he does, though, as the Glacial Prison kind of eaten here, as Bulldog going to have to get out of there, has to utilize his flash. Great Bubble is going to connect, as Taeyoon might be caught! He gets over the wall, but it's because of the all-out. And Doran is going to be able to lock him down. Bulldog now in trouble. Another Q is going to land. Gen.G, have they done it? Is this the throw? Oh man, Taeyoon's wallet was so heavy.
That's going to be soul point for Gen.G as well.
That is absolutely massive. 36 seconds on that Dragon. Arctic Assault gets Youngjae out of there as the teleport to come forward. Doran not going to be able to stop this.
Then anything is possible, as I don't know if they kill Dudu here.
Do they kill the turret here?
They do that.
Question.
Yeah.
They'll at least be able to take that one down, as Dudu going to be thrown around like a ragdoll, but does the same back to his opposition. Maybe. Teleports absolutely everywhere as Doran activates his damage button, and now Bulldog dives in. Immediately they turn on top of him. He's thrown into the event horizon, and there is the Primordial Burst, and Gen.G had the answer, but now Kwangdong Freaks are coming down, looking to close in as the Glacial Prison is eaten by Peanut. And he's going to be the first one to fall, I think, in this fight. The Q connects onto Taeyoon, and now Doran once again.
The hero!
Yeah, trying to take them on another merry ride.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's super dead. However, he's going to take a while to die because he runs real fast because of his ghost.
Yeah, he's just going to keep going.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to die.
Wait, hang on.
No, he's dead.
All right, yeah. Moham is going to be able to stop.
No, he never lives. But Doran actually is a great sacrifice, because if Chovy dies there, if Peanut dies there...
Is actually an item down in this fight. Last time around, he wasn't. Doran diving into an extendo beam. I don't know whether he wanted to do that, and I think he's just dead. He goes all out, trying to dash this one away, but he's still just going to be dead. Glacial Prison going to be utilized here in Gen.G. They just lose their tank one more time. Doran
might be all that they need to look at Chovy. Doesn't the flash?
Yeah, Dudu going to find yet another one. Chovy gonna go golden. Can they take down Bulldog? He does get back into the Baron pit, but surrounded is Chovy, and now Taeyoon looking to dive on top of Pace. They'll just move. She is not able to really do too much damage to them, as once again, Quandong Freaks dive forward. They do manage to find the Glacial Prison. Peanut, he goes golden. Taeyoon knocked up into the sky, but he just does not care about it, and Peanut's going to be taken. The culling going to come through as Bulldog going to get double tapped there. Lightslinger actually doing a fair bit of work. Pace does damage, but he just cannot get to anyone that takes any damage.
Triple inhib.
But it is taking some time. Event Horizon is going to put the boar in there. He gets taken down to half health, has to flash as Glacial Prison going to be used. And Event Horizon does go down, not quite fully committing just yet as Bulldog dives in, tries to find the ultimate, not exactly a massive amount of value. So they don't manage to take everyone down as Taeyoon's inside the baby cage. He flashes and gets himself out of there. Extendo Beam avoided by Doran, but the body slam is going to connect. He's still very, very low as Genji spent some time on the fountain to try and get their health bar back. And Taeyoon is just having the time of his life here. Extendo Beam doing a lot of work onto Chovy. He's not dead just yet. Peanut going to be the first one to fall, actually, as Bulldog's diving forward. They're just going to focus these turrets, though. They just explode the amount of damage from Quandong Freaks, and we are going to a game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Still, Genji kind of holding on for a moment, but I think Quandong are just playing with their food at this point in time. The most important 50 gold will go to Quandong Freaks, and we'll all go to a game number 3. Absolutely fantastic performance there as well. So having a look at the damage numbers, it was all about the Zeri situation. Chovy unable to do enough meaningful damage. Front and personal in this game. But now, where is the Jace going? And Aurelion Sol. Bulldog, are you doing it again? Is it happening again? Oh, look at CV Max. You can see him. He's
That's
calculating.
not a Victor. It's not a Victor, right?
Oh, they lock it in! Okay, so we're dragoning.
Oh, look how happy he is.
And this is like the battle of the scaling. Who can scale the goodest in the mid lane?
Call me crazy, but I'm pretty sure Aurelion Sol is not too sad playing into Veigar.
Absolutely not. I'd imagine that he's pretty happy about the whole situation. Of course, Veigar doesn't do a lot of anything until a couple of items. Aurelion Sol also handshakes that one. So I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing that there's a lot of lane priority in theory in the side lanes. So maybe it's an opportunity here. We'll have to find out as we hop into the Rift for the final game of the night.
Is it maybe Cricket?
Oh, well, Moham possibly in trouble here. Doesn't have flash, remember. The barrier is going to be utilized as the flash comes forward and Pace picks up first blood. And it looks like Genji are angry, and so's Taeyoon. Getting...
Yeah, that's not happening.
You're not supposed to get to that point. So we're going to have a look at this once again, Moham. Unfortunately, caught warding.
Yeah, just making a mistake, walking up there if you don't know where. And then additionally, an early Infernal Drake here.
Oh dear, Chains of Corruption are going to connect here as Moham once again struggling on this Ashe. The True Shot Barrage connects onto Pace. And it may just be exactly that. See whether he can take Doran to the grave with him. As the Counter-Strike does come through, but doesn't really do too much there as the Event Horizon goes down. Chovy not wanting to press his ultimate button just yet, as there it is, and Chovy picks up the kill in the end. So, a third one here, as the arrow is going to sail towards the fountain. And Shelly is going to be able to grab. And Peanut going to grab the second Drake of the game. Oh, Chains of Corruption comes down, and Moham is just dead. Once again, 100-0 over the wall.
With Hawkshot and Volley, you should have a lot of innate safety.
Chovy breaks his stopwatch, but the Dragon's going to still be here just to breathe. Look at that gameplay. As the skies do indeed descend. Gets the knock-up onto Chovy there as well, as Peanut not going to be able to save him. And still, the breath is coming down. Bulldog going to be able to follow as well, and that's another kill. This Dragon is popping off.
It's happening!
Yep, more breath comes in, and Young Jae going to be able to lock that kill down. And Bulldog...
못 잡냐? 야, 천천히. 야, 괜찮은데 더 올래?
He's just standing there menacingly.
야, 더 볼게.
He's astrally flying at it.
야, 칼리. 해봐. 잡았어.
Look at that play.
I love it. Battling over mid control. As there's the kickback onto Dudu. He does a flash immediately. But now going to be burst down, dives on forward. But the Varus is going to be able to grab that one. Peanut also taken out extraordinarily low as Doran just walking menacingly towards the Dragon. The ult does come through. Great little stun there from Bulldog as Moham has to run. Oh man, that Primordial Burst did a lot of damage, but not enough actually. 103 sort of milling about for now. Doran looking for an engage angle. And there it is. Bulldog does have to go golden. He's put inside the cage. Can the Falling Star actually find anything? There we go. Chovy going to get nailed by that one. Huge ripples to come through as well, but not actually doing that much damage as Doran dives forward. They lock down Young Jae. And the Dragon is really cool, but it's just not doing quite enough at this stage of the game. As Taehoon playing around. He might have gone too far forward though. Oh, the double kill for Pays. Well, Peanut is at full health as Bulldog in a very aggressive position. The Varus going to be taken down though. There's the kick away onto Dudu, and he is going to be killed. Genji locked down that one. 4 members still alive, even though Pays was punished, and it looks like Genji will be able to take
available from Bulldog.
Oh, Pays going to find the Chains of Corruption. Arrow's going to connect onto the line. Perfect target selection. Event Horizon goes down though. Chovy trying to keep them in a box. The kickback not going to find Bulldog there, but Doran does. Gets on top of him, but the Falling Star is going to connect, and Doran has to back away. Bulldog just going for it. Singularity actually going to be thrown down. Doran not wanting to soak that one, as we can see. The arrow's going to come through, and Pays was still making his way over. Can they find him though, as there's the skies descend. Fair bit of work. Pays going to be taken out here first up. Peanut just wants to get out. They want to save the Barons. As Chovy stands his ground, Bulldog has to flash. He cannot go into melee range against this Jackson. Young Jae goes too far forward.
But even with Baron, they're not able to get Prio.
Well, Bulldog actually going to dive forward. There's a huge skies descend as they dive on top of Chovy, but he just says no to the buy. Doran goes golden as well, able to leap strike his way out. Counter-strike is going to be there. The arrow is going to miss crucially. And Bulldog, yeah, there's the teleport.
Help us, hello!
Oh, they dive in on top of him. Bulldog immediately gets rid of the Jax. Bulldog just going to get kicked. Oh no, he's a ragdoll. Peanut though, they cannot lose the jungler right here as it's a double kill for Pays. Chovy trying to dive in, and Taehoon's going to get taken down. It's a triple for the Varus. Does want to safeguard his way out. Doesn't want to have to flash. Isn't going to. Is okay. Now Chovy going to put the Event Horizon down, and once again it's Pays that locks down the Baron. He does do a lot of damage as Peanut has to try and get back again. That was very weird. Well, I mean, this Elder's actually down pretty low as Chovy. He managed to make his way back in. Another Event Horizon will be available as Doran dives on top of Young Jae, who goes golden. True Shot Barrage gets a lot of work done, but that's the jungler dead. For Guangdong Freaks, should mean that this is second Elder going to Gen G. As Doran in a bit of trouble here, goes golden. Your Singularity goes down. He's just said, what is going on? Moham collects it. Moham is going on this game. As now Bulldog, he's got a dragon. He is a dragon. He can insta-kill people anyway. Oh my goodness, that could have been the mega throw for Gen G, and I'm not even entirely sure what actually happened. Dudu is down so incredibly low, but he's got a GA. He does not care. True Shot Barrage, and the dragon descends. That is the ace in Guangdong Freaks. I think they've done it.
How does Moham get it?
I think he used one of his abilities or an auto attack as Ash.
No, there was no spite. He like ordered it from 26 health.
Yep, but that's how he got it. It was with an auto at 26 health. Chronicler.
Oh my god!
I just have no idea, and the game is going to end before we can even look at any sort of replay or anything. And Gen G, they may have just kissed goodbye their possibility of skipping round 1 of the playoffs there as well. And as we can see, Bulldog actually did massive amounts of damage on this Aurelion Soul.
Oh man, Pays tried so hard.
I mean, he did, yeah.
Oh.
What a weird game.